Eurogrip tyres by TVS. Not just any grip, Eurogrip.
Extraordinary what we're witnessing from MS Dhoni at 42. And on this edition of our Eurogrip Tyres presents all about the grip. Mitch McClenaghan, a man who bowled to Dhoni in his prime. Shall we say that prime is still going on?
Well, it's incredible, isn't it? Yeah, 42 years old, he's batting like he's 24. He's been in sublime form.
What we've seen, though, is a man who's being designated by CSK to bat maybe 10 balls or less and just go for it. So bowlers now have to plan. They can't take it easy. This is not something that you could just roll your arm over and expect to get away with no boundaries. Dhoni's striking at, 300 plus this season, Mitch? So if you have to line up how to bowl to Dhoni, if you have just 3 or 4 balls, or let's say an over, what is the perfect over to bowl to MS Dhoni, who you know is going to look for boundaries from ball one?
Perfect. Well, I guess the first point when you are trying to assess where you want to bowl to MS Dhoni is you've got to know his strengths. So we know Dhoni, his strengths, the way he's been historically. So right here this is exactly where Dhoni wants it. Anything straight, anything full for him to clear those straight boundaries. We saw Hardik Pandya attempt a wider Yorker. And in the game at Wankhede, he just got a little bit straight, which is still in line of where Dhoni can go downtown. So the plans post that, like Mohsin Khan, for example, I think the plans are being very good. And I'll talk about it from a left-hander's point of view, but the right-handers can also go around the wicket and bowl this. A lot of players are trying to go to the wide line, which is a really good option to Dhoni because, again, we're trying to avoid this straight zone right in front of the stumps, which allows him to access mid-off and the leg side. Out here, we're trying to hit the toe of the bat and force them to hit extra cover, point and third man. So a lot of the fields that we've seen so far to Dhoni have had mid-off, point back, and then like a slice man. So extra cover has been open. And Mohsin Khan, when he played against him in the first game, he actually bowled a beautiful ball out here and got beaten at that extra cover man. So he'd actually bowled a good ball, but just had the wrong field. So the field initially, if I was bowling to Dhoni right now, knowing his strengths and knowing how he's hitting, he's in phenomenal form, would be to have a wide third man, a point and an extra cover. Mid-off up, mid-on up, square leg and deep cow. Okay, so it's an interesting one. It's not one that we've seen so far. Reason being is that now we've got 2 bouncers. I want to be able to use 2 slow ball bouncers or 1 slow ball bouncer and 1 quick bouncer to Dhoni. So with mid-off up, he's going to be thinking that I'm going to go short the first ball, which I am. I am going to go short slow ball on the first one. I'm not going to go pace on. I want it to be out on the wide line and I want to be hit to my third man, my point or my deep extra cover. Quite often when guys have gone the slow ball bouncer throughout this tournament so far, Dhoni's been able to get enough bat on it to beat the man inside the ring, and it's gone down to third man for an easy boundary. So it's been a great delivery, but they've just had the field in the wrong position. Once I've executed, hopefully I've got Dhoni off strike at that point. But if I haven't, say he's missed it or he's snuck a 4, I'm going to keep the same field. My second ball in that sequence is going to be that wide Yorker.
Right.
Okay? So I'm going to hit that wide Yorker. Again, I've got these 2 fielders are my most important fielders. Extra cover and point. If it slides off to third man, I'm safe. Well, I'm wanting him with the angle from a left-hander, I'm wanting him to try hit mid-off. And when he's trying to hit mid-off, when he stays on the stumps, he's going to only be able to play with half a bat. Okay, so it's going to slice to that guy, that guy, that guy. That's why I'm not concerned about the mid-off, which comes to my third delivery. Third delivery, I would bring up my point. I want to put my mid-off back and I want to bowl a slower ball on a length on the wide line. Okay, reason being, I've got mid-off back. So if he's able to, if I get a fraction full, it's going to go to mid-off with that slower ball. But what I want Dhoni to do is exactly that. A length slower ball out here, I want him looking to try hit long on.
We're looking at, say, somewhere over here for the next one.
Yeah, even further back than that.
Not in the slots over here?
Not in the slot.
So this is what we used to say, hard lengths to Dhoni, right?
7-8 metres away from the bat, and I want Dhoni trying to hit it to long on, okay? Mid-on's up, I want him trying to hit to long on with the slower ball going across. Again, I've got protection on this side. If I get a little bit straight, I've got protection at mid-wicket and deep square if he decides to pull it. But what I'm trying to do is create a top edge, if anything, trying to go across the ball and try to hit it too flat and straight there. Same field for the next ball. I can go again. I can go to that wide Yorker.
Sure.
And then throughout the last 2 balls, you've got 2 options. You've still got your slow ball bouncer, If you don't have that third man guy back, then it's going to be a little bit straighter. So you've still got your cow and square leg as protection, or you can go your wide Yorker, depending on what's working on the day.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks for that, Mitch. That's all you need. It's still not easy to get it right against MS Dhoni, the form that he's in. But Mitch McClenaghan breaks down how he would like bowlers to try and keep Dhoni quiet. Good luck, bowlers. That wraps up another edition of our Eurogrip Tires presents All About the Grip.
Eurogrip tires by TVS. Not just any grip, Eurogrip.